So, you're back. So, how was Tangiers?
Good. We made progress.
But?
Oh, you know, John. It's like working on a roller coaster.
You too. Risk and caution, macro and micro. But you work well together, you always have.
And how are things here?
We march on.
And you? Shall we have a drink later? It's been ages since we caught up.
I'd like that very much. Let's make it dinner.
Definitely.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Essie DeLuca just arrived by ambulance.
Mr. Hanssen is on his way to consult.
Henrik Hanssen.
Yes, is that going to be okay?
Whatever Essie needs.
Good morning. Welcome.
Hi. This is Raf's dad. Enzo DeLuca.
I've come here to support my daughter-in-law.
So, what do we know?
She was admitted with acute stomach pain. There's also bloating and vomiting.
Right, well, let's start with the pain relief immediately, please. And then we'll get an X-ray done to see what's happening in there.
If you need anything from me, anything at all.
I just don't want to be fussed over.
Right, Mr. Luca.
I will leave you to it.
Go on.
Well, the X-ray shows that the bowel is being obstructed. That's what's causing the pain and the other symptoms.
So what now?
We've got the results,
My bowel's obstructed.
and that's serious.
We'll need to do a CT scan to determine exactly what's causing the obstruction. It will require surgery.
But after that, she'll be okay.
One step at a time, eh?
Thanks. Ow!
Is that painful?
It's fine. I'm okay. I don't want to be there. The amount of times I've stood round a bed holding patients' hands. Can we go in here, please? I'm ready. Go on.
CT scan shows that the blockage isn't coming from inside the bowel. There are lesions on your ovaries. We also have the blood test results. As you know, CA125 is a blood marker for ovarian cancer.
Cancer.
Normally the range is within 0 to 50. Yours is above 10,000.
So that's that then. Ovarian cancer.
Would you like to take a few moments?
No, I'm okay. How do we proceed?
Well, I'd like to get you into theatre as quickly as possible. I think we should proceed with a laparotomy to investigate the obstruction. If it transpires that the ovarian malignancy is the cause of the blockage, then I would suggest we proceed with resection.
A hysterectomy. And removal of the ovaries.
Yes. total hysterectomy and bilateral salpingo-oophorectomy.
And you think you can achieve that, even in an emergency surgery?
If the arteries haven't been invaded and it's safe to remove it, yes, I do.
Go on.
If the tumor proves to be inoperable, then we may need to create a stoma and reassess with the possibility of chemotherapy. Your diabetes is a factor, of course, the risk to your heart, but the anaesthetist will be closely monitoring your insulin.
Will you be there?
Mr. Callan from Obs and Gynae will be leading, but oh yes, I'll be there for the bowel resection.
Thank you.
You will receive the best possible care. So, do I have your consent for all eventualities?
If that's what it takes.
Thank you.
So I said to him, I'm thinking of committing an act of hooliganism myself. The way we're playing, it'd be a relief to get barred.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, he probably wouldn't have laughed anyway. Ralph was serious about his football. So you come here too, then?
Not really, not often, no.
But today you did.
Today I did.
Why? One day at a time. That's what they say, isn't it?
I should leave you to it. I'm sorry to intrude.
Some days, I'm making daft jokes about the football and dancing round the kitchen to a bit of sting. Then other days, I'll realise hours have passed and I haven't shifted off the sofa. It comes and goes. The grief.
Come in.
Obs and Gynae just rang. There's a theatre available this afternoon.
Right. Thank you.
Okay.
Essie.
I knew the way.
And you're ready, are you?
I'm ready.
Very good.
Fly away, Peshvogel.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Peshvogel.
It's German for...
A bird of ill omen. Yes, I know. We have the same word, actually. Ulixvogel. Unlucky.
jinxed.
I always felt that I could picture the Ulixvogel in my mind. I felt I understood it. But no jinxes. Not today. Right. It's certainly clear that this is what's been obstructing the bowel. It's a single point of obstruction with no gross evidence of peritoneal spread. I think we should proceed with a full hysterectomy, Mr. Callahan, please.
Agreed.
Oh, Essie.
There's a bleed. Can you see where it's coming from? Right, let me. Thank you. Got to get to the source of this bleed quickly. Suction, please. Right, there. The ovarian vein. Clipper, please. Thank you. What is happening?
Her BP's dropping. She's going into SVT.
She hasn't lost that much blood. Is she needing a lot of insulin? Hypokalemia. You're giving her potassium, are you? Not today. Not today.
Henrik.
Roxana. Everything all right?
Yes. No. Oh, I don't know. One of those days. Were you just with Essie in theatre? How is she?
Well, she's in ITU.
It's never easy. Treating one of our own.
No, it isn't.
You know, sometimes, on days like this, I feel like I'm 20-something again. I would lie awake back then, worrying about all the things I didn't know, all the things I might get wrong. I thought that feeling had gone.
Well, you certainly never gave that impression.
Didn't I?
No. You always seem so competent, so in control.
But we aren't, though, are we? Even now.
Well, we do what we can. So in those days, when you had these feelings of inadequacy, what did you do? You read, you studied. I'd find you in the wet lab practicing your suturing till your hands were stiff. That is how we wrestle back control. We concentrate on details, those little things that we can improve. Sometimes that's all we can do.
There she is.
I'm still here then.
Hi.
Well, Mr. Callahan is an excellent surgeon.
You got it all?
It was a full hysterectomy and removal of ovaries, I'm afraid. Total macroscopic clearance. We've sent it all to pathology. Mr. Callahan will be along to see you shortly. In the meantime, if there's anything I can do...
No. Thank you. I'd like to be alone, please.
Of course.
She's well loved, isn't she?
Well, Mr. Copeland has it in him to connect.
We all have.
Perhaps.
It starts with forgiveness. Time for me to say goodbye.
No, you don't have to go.
It's no you. This place. You're in good hands here. But it's not where I'm supposed to be. Just one thing. The Peshvogel. This feeling that you're cursed. You're wrong. You're not part of the darkness. You're the light that comes after.
Thank you for everything. Stay in touch. I wish he hadn't have had to come here.
What about you?
Oh, I don't know. Well, not like this. But for him, this is where Raf died. For me, it's where he lived. Where we lived.
You ready? I have taken the liberty of booking a table in town.
Oh, Henry, I'm sorry. I can't. Things have changed. Today has been...
That's all right. No need to apologize. Doesn't matter.
Thank you.
Another time. Chance for a proper catch-up.
Sure.
You're feeling better, though, are you?
I am. Thank you.
All work and no play.
I know. I just need to keep a close eye on everything.
The details.
Something like that.
Another time, then.
Another time.